Memory challenge day one. I want to start everything off with a test with whomever is watching this. I'm gonna give you 15 words. I want you to remember as many as possible and preferably in the correct order. Probably you won't be able to do this, but if you watch this entire video, I'm gonna show you a method that makes this easy and you'll be able to do it with way more words than 15. So to begin with, just a baseline test. So here comes the words. First word, dog. Car. House. Sweater. Ice skates. Shrimp. Door. Egg. Flower. Computer. Window. Frog. Pancake. Flag. And wine. Okay, so that's 15 words. And easiest if you want to do this as good as possible, if you want the test to actually mean something, pause the video and do this in your head. Try to recall as many words as possible. And if you do not get them in the right order, see how many you get. Okay, so the normal way for people to try to remember is by repetition. And the short-term memory, which this is, can only hold about 7 items. So my guess is you made about 7 items. Plus minus 2 seem to be a reasonable number. And this is because the short-term memory is not really that effective with working with big amounts of words that doesn't really mean anything to you. So the first test that I'm going to show you now is a really basic method called linking. And if you already did the 15 words, this video is not for you. If you did less than 15, this could actually help you quite a bit. So instead of working with the words, we're going to build a story with these words. And we're going to link them 2 and 2 together. So for the first one, we have to start somewhere. We have to imagine a dog. And you can imagine any dog, but the more bizarre it is, the better. So imagine like a cartoon dog maybe. He's gonna be big and he's gonna be angry and maybe something you've seen in a cartoon when you were little. So that's your first word. Second word is gonna be car. So now we link the dog and the car together. So now we imagine a dog driving a red sports car. And he's a really bad driver. He is angry, he is constantly on the horn, he is just cursing at everybody. So it's just an angry dog driving a red sports car. So the second word is car. Third word is going to be house. So now you take your car and you just ram it off the road into a big house, a big like castle-like house, a brick wall. And the car just explodes and goes into flames, and the more or less the wall of the house breaks down. So your third word is house. Next word is going to be sweater. And now you take your house and you imagine it being out in the cold. It's winter time and it's really cold. This entire house is just shivering. It's so cold. So you dress this house with a shirt, and it's going to be one of those big ugly Christmas sweaters with Santa Claus and the reindeers on it. It's a really ugly green sweater you dress it up in. Next word is going to be ice skates. So now you take this sweater, you put it on the ice, and then it's a pair of ice skates just running back and forth over the sweater, just shredding it to 1,000 pieces. So there's green pieces everywhere. It's getting stuck in the ice skates. It's just a big mess. Next word is going to be shrimp. So now you take a shrimp, getting ready to play hockey. So he's putting on his ice skates, taking his hockey stick, putting a helmet on. You really have to see this in your head. You have to see how ridiculous it looks when this shrimp is getting ready to play in the NHL. Next word is going to be door. And now you imagine a shrimp coming up to a house and starts banging on this door. And he's really angry with the person living in the house, and he's just screaming and being so pissed off. Next word is going to be egg. So now you imagine a door, but this door is made out of eggs. So when you knock at the door, the egg breaks and there's a mess all over the place. And you can actually see the egg white and yellow just running down, hitting the pavement below. Sorry. Next word is going to be flower. And now you imagine a plant, the one you have in your window, and out is growing these green leaves, but instead of the flower itself, there's an egg growing out of there. So you can actually pick eggs from the plant to eat them. Next word is going to be computer. So you take your plant and you put it by a laptop, a big black laptop, and the plant is googling why am I not getting flowers? Why are eggs growing from me instead? It's a real ridiculous image again, a plant or a flower googling by a computer. So computer is the next word. Word after this is going to be window, and the plant is not actually finding anything on Google, so it's getting angry, and it takes the computer, just throws it out the window, and it breaks and goes into 1,000 pieces. Next word is going to be frog. And when you've thrown the computer out the window, you realize there's a frog sitting outside in the cold and just looking inside, and he wants to come in. So outside of the window we have a frog. Next word is going to be pancake. And now you imagine you're actually making pancakes, but instead of putting sugar or Nutella or whatever you put in your pancakes, you actually put some kind of French pancake because you're having frogs on your pancake. So really disgusting image with the slimy frog on your pancake. Next word is gonna be flag. And now you take your pancake and you go up to the flagpole, and you put the flag down and you throw it away, and instead of the flag you put a pancake up, and you hoist it up into the flagpole, and this flag is just, or the pancake is just flapping in the wind. There's sugar and syrup all over the place, just a total mess. And the next word and the last word is going to be wine. So now you spill wine onto the table, and you have a really nice cloth on the table, and you don't want this to get tainted by the wine, and the only thing you can use is the flag. So you take the flag and you just clean up the wine. And that's the 15 words, and I can almost guarantee that you can give these back to me one by one in the correct order, and you can even do them backwards. And that's what this method is all about. You're creating ridiculous, stupid image in your mind, and it's harder to forget those than it is to just the word wine. So try it. If you want to do this one more time, that's probably a good idea. So just grab a list of 20 or 30 random words and spend some time making a good story, and I can almost guarantee that you'll be able to do this. And 15 items, which you will find pretty easy, I guess, is way more than your ordinary shopping list. So this is actually a good thing to do instead of writing things down. You can actually remember. It's probably even safer, because if you lose your list, you've written it all down on, you're screwed. But if you have it in your head, it's not going away. I also bet that tomorrow you can give me these words again. And please try it and let me know if you got all the 15 words. This, as I said, I want to start everything off with a test, so please help me out here. Thank you.